It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA. Welcome, everyone. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And back in Toronto following the road trip, it's the Raptors on their home court.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Good move. Jokic has a tremendous feel for what to do and when to do it. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bridges outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Another miss by Jokic. The Knicks off to a quick start here. Kuminga down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Now, here's Jokic. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
And Halliburton slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Kuminga's got his second basket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Halliburton. The Raptors getting the bucket. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Hits it from three-point range. Giannis has got 9.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And here's Jokic. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you, Kev.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside, Kuminga. Takes a three. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And so it's New York with it after the Raptors pick up 2. And a wide open look for Halliburton. From outside, off the mark. A 3 from Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
Inside. Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Mark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Here's Halliburton. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And finished off by Halliburton.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Jokic inside.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
You know, Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
Halliburton for 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Ivy, no one around him. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Raptors. Between his points and his rebound. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Knicks making a switch here. The Raptors with the lead. There's the 3. That shot, no good. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Raptors. Right wing. Back to Levine. Pass to Dadier. In the corner, it's Levine. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
He gets it in there. Giannis has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. There. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Giannis rips it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up. Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
Mitchell right side. Giannis outside. 5 to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Smart on the wing. Fires for 3. Brooks grabs the board.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And here are the Raptors now. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Siakam's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Giannis outside. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, the ability to change speed.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
They get it back. And so Levine will bring it up now for Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
They need this one. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good too.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And that's a big boy talk right there. He threw that down like a sledgehammer.
That is a violent attack on the rim.
Guys, you covered the bases with that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now, Halliburton. He has 5. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
And Green gets it to go.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Halliburton outside. From past the arc. And Jokic with the rebound. Raptors leading by 6. Poked away. Bridges with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Barnes can't get it to go. Halliburton on the wing. He has 7. From downtown, down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
A true marksman from behind the arc. Halliburton has that light always on Green.
From deep, Green. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Brooks. That's Jokic with the rebound. Pass to Ivy. Jokic high post. 8 points for him. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 11 points.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the D can collapse there. And he did.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Bridges shot. Good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Perfect example of the competitor Draymond Green is. He felt compelled to come right back at him.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Kevin, back to you.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Got that one up quick. Levine's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Raptors. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Halliburton doing work inside, just daring the defense to stop him without foul.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Levine. Jokic a screen. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Zach LaVine pulls it down. Smart, wide open, he fires. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Jokic a screen. Launches it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final
for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
Knicks trail by 13. In the corner, it's Bridges. Giannis outside. Bridges right side. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Jokic with it. He's got 8. Outside, Levine. A 3-ball. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Knicks trailed by 14. Outside, Kuminga. Out to Bridges. Stolen by Levine. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Nailed from three-point land. Giannis has got 20.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 15. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Giannis. He's got 22. Oh, Antetokounmpo! Explosive on the drive.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
To the paint. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. The Knicks making a switch here.
New York substitution. Number 2, Mitchell Robinson.
Raptors leading by 9. Now, here's Ivy. 13 points in the game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
1:41 left to play in the third. Pass to Robinson. Draymond Green with the rebound. And Toronto has possession. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Now we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce. So he gets up fast to ram it home.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. .109 left in the third. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The shot by Ivy, no good. Outside Robinson. There's Kuminga. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so it's Toronto, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
For 3, Levine. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Levine. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Knicks trail by 6. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt, and now they're knocking down everything. We got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
Here he goes. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown. For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Knicks making a switch here. Outside, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Brooks. And stolen by Siakam. Down low. Bridges with the steal. It's stolen by Reddish. Jokic with it. Halliburton picks him up. And here's Jokic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Jokic inside. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. New York with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Now Matthews. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, what a finish!
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Siakam. Here's the three. Oh, sticks the putback.
And Jokic, a real natural leader. He's got great gifts, and he's always ready and willing to deliver when his teammates need a big bucket.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. No good on the way up. The Raptors with the lead. Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
One-on-one fast break. Levine with it. Matthews covering. Here's Siakam. .119 left in the game. Levine fires. And he hits from 17.
And there you go now, one of the NBA's rising stars, Levine stepping up when it counts.
Antetokounmpo outside. For three. Jokic with the rebound.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Jokic. Jokic a screen. Levine. And the three misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That one goes.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
He throw good, Levine.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Now Halliburton. Outside Bridges. Clock at 6. Kuminga. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
New York calls timeout. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Shoots the three. It misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch